Thank you very much for joining us. Now, the African National Congress employees have today laid charges against party bosses. This for failure to pay staff members and UAIF contributions despite deducting them. Meanwhile, the party has summoned provinces to Luthuli House, that's its head offices in Johannesburg this week. eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge is covering that story for us. He's joining us now live from outside Luthuli House there in the CBD of Johannesburg. Siphamandla, good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday View. Can you tell us what charges have been laid against the governing party, the African National Congress's bosses?
Well, basically, according to Luthuli House, who was speaking after laying those charges, he says mainly it's the charge of theft here and for the ANC for failing to pay salaries for its staff members. So today we saw Luthuli House with one employee who was accompanying him. We did ask him where are other employees of the ANC who are aggrieved. Does he have the support of them? He said, well, they have been victimized, so they are not coming out, but they are supporting and endorsing these theft charges being laid against the top officials of the governing African National Congress. We did put it to him to say his critics are arguing that he's playing politics here. He's been suspended or dismissed as an employee of the ANC here at Luthuli House. He says, well, he's not playing politics. This is a labor issue, a labor matter. So now that those charges of theft have been laid against the leadership of the ANC, he says they will be following up on what happens moving forward. This is a continuation of those challenges that are plaguing the governing African National Congress, whether it has to do with staff members not being paid. On the other side, you have got protesters who are complaining about issues of alleged manipulation of processes when it comes to the selection of candidates. There is a protest outside Luthuli House. Inside Luthuli House, provincial secretaries, mainly from Mpumalanga province, I think Lindy Wenchali is inside, or this morning did arrive at Luthuli House to meet with the Deputy Secretary General of the ANC and other officials of the ANC to formalize and finalize issues of registrations here to meet that 21 September deadline for the governing party. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Paseka Nopondo from the Free State is also here at Luthuli House dealing with those issues. But let's speak to some of the members of the ANC who are from Limpopo, Mpumalanga province. They are also from Tshwane region, Greater Johannesburg, and other regions of the ANC in Gauteng. Sir, thank you very much for your time. Which branch or which ward are you from, and why are you protesting?
We are from Tshwane, Ward 80 in the inner city central. We are here to protest the outcome of the public vote which took place this past Sunday of the 12th September. We're saying it was not free and fair. It was riddled with thuggerism and corruption, as we have found these ballot boxes dumped in the field yesterday. We have subsequently on Monday filed a dispute. So we're saying to the national as well as the province to speed up the process, because now we have evidence of corruption. We have stated on record in our representations that the ballots they didn't tally when they were doing the counting. There were 128 ballots that were uncounted for.
Okay, sir, thank you very much. Issues are almost similar. Sir, which ward are you from and what is your issue? What are you complaining about?
I'm from Ward 97, Mamelodi, Greater Tshwane region. On the 20th of August, the ANC took a decision that we must go public voting. Eventually, we did get there, but in reality is that we found ourselves having a council of the ANC that rigged ballot papers. Him and his wife, who also happens to be a secretary of the Women's League in the very same ward. We have also then escalated the matter to the PLCs. The 20th of August, to this day, we have never received any correspondence to that matter.
Okay, the ANC leadership says it's dealing with these disputes. I understand you are from Mpumalanga province, my brother. What is your issue?
My issue here is about the councillor candidates. The councillor that we are busy about the reruns of the councillors. So manje ngifuna ukuthi wanda but silethe ukuthi ekukhethweni kwamakhansela azange wahamba kahle ama-PGMs and sihambile sareport kuma-REC eregion sakhuluma no-secretary oleya mabuza azange sazithola impendulo sayithatha imetha sayimikisa to i-PLC yase province whereby nakhona asikayitholanga i-assistance about this thing. Suddenly sesithola ukuthi bathi manje sesiya ku-Mariran. So issue yethu enye bhuti esinayo la sine issue yama-RDP athengisiwe ezosibona siphethe nama-blackboards for the former councillor obeka ikhansela and now bafuna ukumbuyisela and now sikhala ngalokhu corrupt ukuthi asisi-happy. So sifuna uJesse azos-attenda before sibuyele with thanks. Sifuna uJesse la azos-attend about these issues.
Okay, Baba, thank you very much for time. Well, those are some of the members of the ANC from various wards across the country. Others are from eMalahleni region that will be in Mpumalanga. Others are from Limpopo, Gauteng. But at the center of it really are these allegations that processes leading up to the nomination of candidates for the local government elections have been rigged. They allege that there's been corruption, and that is the matter that the governing ANC is seized with currently. And there's been a communication that, well, those disputes that will not be resolved before the elections will be looked into after the elections. It has always been like that for the ANC for many years now.
Thank you very much. Siphamandla Goge there, eNCA senior reporter outside the ANC's head offices, Luthuli House in Johannesburg, having got the views of a few members of the governing party who are protesting outside its headquarters. Now,